Congrats on being honored with the Courage Award tonight. What does it mean to you that sharing your story has resonated with so many?
Oh, well, it's such an incredibly healing thing to be connected to so many other women who have had breast cancer, and everyone who's had breast cancer has had that moment where we've sat in the doctor's office and they've said those words, you have cancer, it's cancer, and it's like, so there's this kinship that we have because we all know that exact moment. And the fact that so many women now know about the lifetime risk assessment test, it was my number one goal when talking about this publicly. And the fact that so many people have heard about it and it's gone global, and it's something that's so simple that could save every woman's life. It's free, it's online. It's something that I just still can't get over how amazing it has been.
Your journey is so resilient. You're so courageous. Was there ever a moment where you maybe weren't so courageous, and how did you get through that?
Looking back, I know that I had courage the whole time, and that's something that I don't think I could realize actually in the moment because there's all that fear, but I never let the fear stop me. I just kept going forward step after step, no matter how difficult or scary something was. But there were times that definitely stopped me in my tracks, and times when I really broke down. From my diagnosis until the time I spoke about it publicly, so about 10 months, and I had 4 surgeries at that point, I only cried and broke down twice. And it was actually not during my diagnosis or in the beginning stages. It was right before I was wheeled in for my double mastectomy. I have a little baby at home at the time. He was just 1 year old, and it's a big surgery, and you just never know, and it's so scary. And then the other time was a week post-op when I saw myself for the first time, and I think just the realization of what I had gone through and what I was going through meant that this was a very serious battle that I was facing, and so I think all of that was really hard for me, and then seeing myself in a way that I had never seen myself. But I'll tell you, I was talking to my friends earlier, we're talking about if you can see certain scars right now with my dress, and we can't today, but I was telling my makeup artist, I said, ever since got such an amazing, loving response from the SKIMS campaign, I stopped doing laser treatment on my scars. I had all my appointments, and I was doing them, and I had all of my appointments, scheduled for a year, for the next year, and I just canceled all of them because I think putting it out there and embracing it, and the response from not just the world embracing it and people who haven't had this type of surgery, but especially from the other women who have these scars, and the children of people who have these scars, and they've seen their mother going through this, and now these scars, at least on me, I'm proud of them now, and they're not something, that I want to cover up as much anymore because everyone has been so sweet about it. Yeah.
I mean, absolutely, you should be so proud of your journey. It's amazing to watch, and thank you for sharing it to all the people out there. Is John here tonight? Is he your date?
Yes, he is, yeah.
How has he supported you with getting out this messaging throughout your socials, throughout just everything you're doing?
Well, the biggest way he supported me was letting me kind of word vomit everything I wanted to say, and just really just encouraged me and held my hand. I mean, the biggest support he's given me is just to love me and to be my best friend and to be the most amazing father to our children. So I ask nothing more of him.
Nothing more. He's done it all. And I just have to say, #1 on Apple TV. Your friends and neighbors, congratulations. What do you remember about filming those wild scenes? Your character is a funny one.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we're all so excited. I mean, to be sitting at the top is really fun, and it's exciting to know that so many people are loving the show and excited for the next one and the next episodes. And but yeah, filming that was so incredible because I'm working with Jonathan Tropper, the creator of the show, and John Hamm, who's amazing, and Amanda Peet, who's become one of my closest friends. And there's a lot of, I think you're alluding to a lot of the sex scenes that we have.
I mean, sure.
There's so many with myself and John Hamm, but it was such a loving, warm set and so many great people that it wasn't something that felt daunting to me. Which, those things can feel very scary.